And welcome back to the second half hour of The Factor Uncensored. South Carolina lawmakers are going after serious punishment for women who get abortions. Now, it's through a new bill called the South Carolina Prenatal Equal Protection Act of 2023. If passed, it would protect unborn children from the state's homicide laws, which means women who get the procedure, get this, could get the death penalty or a minimum of 30 years in prison. It hasn't passed yet. We have a panel reacting to this. Joining me, social media expert Karen Diamond, businesswoman Tiara Johnson, and Destiny Stewart. Destiny, first of all, when you heard about this, what was your opinion?
These people have lost their mind.
Damn minds, right?
Of course. Because how do you police somebody and say, oh, you're gonna give them the death penalty because they have an abortion? That's outrageous. It's outrageous.
Tiara, your thoughts on this?
I think it's crazy too, because you don't know the person's situation,
right?
What happened to them, what environment they were in. Like it might be worse for them to bring in a life into the world or something. Like, it's like you might give that child a death penalty, and I don't think it's fair to dictate a woman's body or her choice and give her that hard of a punishment because we don't know her circumstances.
Karen, do you think there is anyone or any entity other than this legislator, this bill, who would support this?
Well, I think that they've said that there are people getting behind this bill, but my take on it is that this is just a distraction. This is just them trying to make noise in order for them to take us away from the real issues at hand. What our country is really facing. We all know the stance on how we feel, with the reversion of Roe versus Wade, and how we feel about women's rights and women's equality. And it's Women's History Month. We all feel very, very strongly about giving women their choice. However, this particular bill is just being rushed into the Senate to make noise, to distract us from the real issues at hand that our country is facing. It is just noise in the heels of an election year. They're saying, I'm going to take a stance right now with where I feel, and this is an extremity. Like the death penalty, you can't be serious.
And Destiny, do you think anyone will go for this? Obviously, this is something that wouldn't be put up for a vote. It would be a vote to the legislators, lawmakers. But do you think there would be enough lawmakers who would say, let's kill a woman who has an abortion?
I mean, obviously so, if they've already put it out there for them to actually vote on it. But my thing is, it's not going to hit home for them. They're not really going to understand what it is until it actually hits home personally for somebody that they know, like their daughters, their grandchildren, their nieces. Then they're going to be like, okay, maybe I'm doing way too much. And
Tiara, do you think this could hurt the pro-life movement, those who are against abortion? Do you think someone who's going this extreme could hurt their movement, saying, look, you guys are willing to kill women?
Right. Yeah, I think so, because you can't be pro-life and then pro certain types of lives or certain people's lives. Like, if you're going to be pro-life, you need to be pro-life for everybody. So it's kind of like they're contradicting themselves. So for this, it definitely will affect them, but at the same time, it's like, that's too extreme of a punishment for somebody that, like I was saying earlier, you don't know them circumstances, aside of like what Karen was saying about the election, everything going on. Like, it's just, it doesn't make sense. You can't be pro-life and then say, I'm going to give you the death penalty because you want to get an abortion. That's not fair.
And Karen, do you think this would hurt their movement? I mean, you're talking about pro-life, but you said, they're saying, this lawmaker, this legislator is saying, if you harm a child with abortion, we will kill you.
Yeah, it could very well, it could very, very well hurt the person that's trying to pass the law. I don't think that they have a viable, substantial case here. But again, this is them just trying to create noise and create diversion and take us back to where we were the last election year, where we were complete polar opposites. Now we've just dealt with the Roe versus Wade issue. Now you want to put this extreme bill in front of us, and to be honest with you, we got to solve other problems right now. There are bigger problems at hand that the country is facing. People literally are about to not even be able to cash their checks at the bank. And we're worried about abortion.
Thank you guys for joining us.